Welcome back, you guys. So last week we finished up Fairy Tale Part 2 and acquired full Bandos armor. And, well, the Fairy Godfather is a bit of an asshole. So we've completed Fairy Tale Part 3 up until the point in which we fight the Fairy Godfather. So let's go kick this dude's ass, man. So Homeboy is currently immune to damage. A lot of things in RuneScape 3 seem to do that. But anyway, we have to kill these 3 generals, grow a clone of these 3 generals, and then they will lower his defenses, and then we can kick his shit in. I'm just waiting for these guys to grow up, and then I can fight him. Got some downtime here. Yeah, eat dragon halberd, shit lord. Oh, now there's a misunderstanding. Yeah, no, I'm not having it, bud. Get inside the portal. Brother is getting sucked into the lip portal. I'll let you decide which lips. And then it's back to Martin the Master Gardener to turn the quest in. Now, Fairy Tale Part 3 gives you the ability to use fairy rings without a staff. So, like, the poor Lumbridge Elite Diary is in absolute shambles right now. Poor guy. And here we go. We're going to turn in one small favor for those sweet XP lamps. Oh my god. Not this moment again, bro. I swear, knocking out the player is the lamest story tool, method, whatever you call it, to get the player character somewhere, bro. Like, it's so just overused. It's so lazy. And this isn't a shot at Jagex. This is a shot at, like, the gaming world. Stop knocking my player out to get me somewhere. You know, these XP lamps make it all okay, though. Look at that. Oh, I think I'm gonna. And after we kill this brother right here, that is the Knight's Training Ground completed, and Piety, Rigor, and Augury unlocked. That's right, you get all 3 in RuneScape 3. So yeah, we get, well, only Chivalry, because we don't have 70 prayer yet. Yeah, I guess it's time to get that prayer level up, actually. Man, old school RuneScape. Look what we could be. We could be chilling in Bandos, burning bones at the Chaos Altar. Unfortunately, PvPers exist. I'm just kidding. Alright, you guys, so back when EOC dropped, or around when it dropped, to my knowledge, the Kalphite King was released. And, it wasn't well received, as far as I know, and, is still not, like, super liked. But it drops tier 90 weapons, and we need those. So, we're gonna learn one of RuneScape 3's hardest bosses. I'm putting that up in quotations because power creep has essentially made him not one of RuneScape 3's hardest bosses. But he is one of RuneScape 3's most annoying bosses. He will constantly stun you, constantly dig, and, you know, there are numerous times throughout the fight where you cannot attack him. He will reflect damage, he will heal off your damage, and he will do this little green ball right here, which one-shots you. So that's the main attack we need to learn, and once we do that, we'll be good to go to farm him. Kalphite King was, like, really annoying, man. like really annoying. So we're doing clues. Lots of points in clues, but something I neglected to remember. I don't have Runelight, brother. Like, I'm doing this shit manually. I've almost got it too. It's like this little corner over here is just being fucking weird. Oh my god, I fucking got it, dude. There's another clue. Oh, at least it's just a digging step. What in God's name is a Celtic knot? I'll tell you what, I'm not doing this shit. So, yeah, we need all the help we can get for Kalphite King. So, we're gonna try and hit tier 6 and get a weapon upgrade. That's why we're here at Vindicta. And at 75 kills, we managed to snag the Dragon Rider Lance, which is an upgrade to our Crystal Halberd. So, we can equip this thing, and you'll see here in just a moment. Boom. We snag 80 points, which puts us at 13k, which is the threshold for tier 6 relic. So now we're going to head back and choose a new relic. So, sticking with our earlier goals of trying out the new skills in RS3, we're going to go with Perfection. Perfection basically makes invention free. Normally, invention is very, very, very grindy or very, very expensive if you're buying the stuff to get the materials to make your augments? Perks? Augments, yeah, we'll call them augments. It basically makes invention free and easy, so we're going with that. So, first things first, unlocking invention. Invention is an elite skill. An elite skill requires previous skills to be at a level requirement to unlock training the elite skill. So, we need 80 crafting, 80 divination, and 80 smithing to unlock invention. Now, RS3 has this cool little AFK method called the Gate of Eladinus. And you can get crafting XP by sitting here mining this rock. So we're going to repair this barrier up to 10, or up to full, which uses 10 of these shards. And then we're going to dash back over here and AFK until we die. And it's going to be really crazy XP because of leagues. Easy. I don't know what happened to the 80 crafting clip, but we have 80 crafting, and here we go. That's 80 smithing. Now on to 80 divination. That is 80 divination. Easy money. Now we have the correct levels to unlock invention. And it's no longer grayed out, which means we can train it. And then check this out. This is how we level invention. Free materials is awesome. Normally you would not do this in the main game. Some of these gizmos in my inventory can cost upwards of like 80 mil a piece. So you would definitely not train this way in the main game. But due to the fact that I have infinite invention materials, this is very much so how we're going to train it. Holy shit, these ones give 135k a piece! Another cool thing about invention is we have infinite money now. So, very much like the relic in old school that allowed you to alch and save an item, we have that now. So we're going to be buying magic stones and alching them until we have upwards of about 250 mil. And then we're going to go buy 99 prayer. So this is sick. You can buy these crystals from this elf right here. They're really expensive, but hey, we've got infinite money. And then you just sit here and click on this thing. And you get crazy XP. 99 prayer unlocked. It was just really expensive. There's also this funky little dude out here in the desert that sells all of the like super pots. So we can also sit here and just buy a whole bunch of supplies. He also sells a meat that heals 1800 HP. This is where I get all my supplies from now on. Just like this. Something else that we can do now that we have infinite money as well is we can talk to Richie right here. It's a bird you can donate wealth to. I'm going to give him 100 million coins because I've got it like that. And he is now going to become my pet for an easy 400 points. Grinding out some more points here, we have 10 of the elite caskets that we're going to spam through here and just hope for some collection log pop-ups. And I've already seen 2. Keep going. And there we go. I think I saw 3, like 80 pointers pop up maybe? I'll take it. So something I just completely forgot to do in that last opening was re-roll rewards. So I can actually open a casket and then confirm and just re-roll rewards because of my armor set. Every time I open a casket, it gives me progress toward another reward. So I actually did a Gate of Eladinus, and I saw a collection log pop up. The Eclipsed Soul Prayer Codex. It's worth 63 mil. I have no idea what that does. But that's cool. That also gave us 80 points for actually clearing the Gate of Eladinus. Oh my god, bro! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! That's a 9.8 bill clue! What the fuck? I just got 800 points right there. So this thing allows me to permanently dye a weapon, a different color scheme. And it's 10 bill. So I want to make sure I put it on a weapon I'm going to use for a while, you know, instead of a weapon that's going to get replaced immediately. So we're going to hold on to it for a bit. So while AFKing 200 mil invention, which is just a crazy thing to say, honestly, we got the invention pet. So that's like pretty nutty, I think. I don't know. It seems like pet rates are boosted, honestly. I don't think they're unboosted, to be honest with you. Because if they are, that's pretty nutty. Because I've been seeing a lot of pet pop-ups in those broadcasts. But hell yeah, we got the invention pet. And I did not notice it until a little bit after it happened. And then a little bit later, we hit 200 million XP in invention and snagged 400 points for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been putting off Calphite King for a couple of days now, but we've just hit tier 7 relic. And I don't think we can put it off any longer. You may be noticing I don't have a fire cape. I tried to get a kiln cape and died. So my fire cape's in the bin. But yeah, we have unlocked our tier 7 relic. But I think we're going to go with Ascension because it sounds really cool. And there's like a bunch of these god books in RS3 that do various things like boost crit damage, just do straight damage, give you defensives, I think. All sorts of stuff. And that book gives you all of them. The special amulet is an amulet that comes with all of the special attacks in it. And you can change them whenever you're at a bank. So you need a special attack for certain kind of content. Boom, you can switch it out at a bank and there you go. And they deal more damage. And then we have Everlasting Faith, which is infinite prayer. Prayer points or prayers block full damage. Protection prayers also act like you have soul split being active, so more life steal. And on death, you come back to life every 5 minutes. Rare items are also 6 times as common, and advanced time spell can be cast without limit. Don't know what that is. But we're going to go with Ascension because it's new, and I like new stuff. So yeah. So after struggling for a couple of hours and managing to snag 1 kill, we struggled for another hour or 2 for our 2nd kill. However, this fight is something that's going to prepare us for, you know, a lot of the mechanics later in the game that require very precise timing and, you know, you to pay attention to mechanics and get all of that down. And to add to that, we were rewarded on our 2nd kill with an offhand Drygore longsword. So that's not quite useful to me yet because I still need a main hand weapon to use alongside of it. So we'll be coming back for a main hand as well. And we went back to back, baby. Unfortunately, we went back to back both offhands. So that's suboptimal. I can't offhand 2 weapons. So regarding the green ball mechanic, when he green balls you, you need to have freedom or anticipation up. No, wait, not anticipation. You need to have freedom up. And then you dash backwards, maximum distance, and then resonance the hit, which will nullify it and not kill you. However, the timing on that is very hard, so I died to it a lot. A whole lot. But nonetheless, we persisted, eventually got pretty consistent with it and our kills, and was eventually rewarded with a Drygore longsword to complete the dual wield set. So we actually have 2 of the same weapon, which is going to look cool. And I think I can confidently say my review of this boss is...
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
And I've looked at the upgrades to a Drygore longsword. It's going to be a while till I get there. So we're going to die it. Because tier 95s are... That's a lofty goal. Ooh, shit. That actually looks hard. I like that a lot, actually. That looks cool. We did the fight kiln. I used all the invulnerability crystals. I have no shame at all. It was easy. So, we got a Savage Plume. And the Savage Plume, you may be wondering, is a component to a tier 90 spear. We have 2 options for a tier 90, or that I want to go for. It's either this spear or a Nox scythe from Araxi, or Araxor. Araxor's hard. So, this spear may be what we go for. And that is 1 of 4 pieces to make it right there. This was a pretty funny moment. I had like little to no reaction at all because I thought it was an egg for like the player-owned farms thing, and then I clicked it and was like, oh, that's a pet. Oh shit, we got the Rex Matriarch pet. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh, nice. Another Heart of the Archer. If you look at my inventory, you'll see that I have 2 Heart of the Archers and 2 duplicate spear tips. Or spear pieces. I'm not liking the looks of this so far. I've only just realized I never showed off the pet. Here he is. His name's Corby. And he looks kind of badass, actually. I'm not going to lie. I'm liking the way he looks. It's kind of cool. He's a little sassy. Alright, I apparently lost the clip for the tip.
Whoa.
But we got the shaft.
Whoa.
And there's the cap. Yeah, baby. So now we have a full spear. So that Nox Scythe can kiss my ass. Normally in the main game, this thing does not stand up to the Nox Scythe. It has the same damage as the Nox Scythe, but it has the accuracy of a tier 75 weapon. However, in leagues with 100% accuracy, that's not the case. So this thing is a perfect replacement. Next on the list of upgrades, after obtaining tier 90 dual wield and tier 90 halberd type weapon, we are going to start sending Zuck runs, because the cape you get here boosts an ability that is normally an ultimate ability that takes 100% adrenaline to an ability that only takes 60% adrenaline, while also making it hit way harder. So it just incredibly boosts that ability, like, insanely. So that is the next upgrade in my eyes, because that'll give us an ability that hits really hard even outside of Berserk. So it'll give us a better damage rotation for when Berserk is not up, and then it'll also be up during Berserk because the cooldown is actually relatively short on it. So that's what we'll be going for, but I expect to die here a lot, so I'm going to end the episode here. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And good luck on the grinds. Be easy, and peace out.